Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, the ROPS's map. And yeah, we're continuing on. Yeah, that's the best thing I can say. We're continuing on. It's gonna be a little bit slower progress between. I didn't play anything off screen because I was traveling and I didn't have prepared videos, but I hope you guys don't mind that. But we are finishing a lot of infrastructure, especially towards the oil field, so we can slowly start tapping into that. It will take time. It definitely will take time, but we're gonna do some calculations in this episode. So we have a couple of things that I wanted to focus on here. First of all, we're gonna talk about Vostok. I started placing some of the buildings here. I'm just gonna cover for my sanity and yours everything that we're doing here. So we have sewage. That would be this line over here. We do have... Ooh, this is interesting. I'm definitely gonna need... What am I wasting here? I'm wasting concrete. Sorry, the gravel. That's not a problem. Actually, gravel is something that we're missing a lot of. We're gonna talk about that. Gravel is a problem now. What I needed to do is put it to the middle because this sewage is gonna spread in this direction as well. So I'm gonna have to rebuild this. So I had a couple of teething issues, growing issues with the new construction area. As you can see here, all the vehicles are busy. I had, for example, here in the groundwork assigned absolutely everything, so they started making footpaths and stuff, which is not needed. This construction office does not need to work on the footpaths, and that was overloading this and didn't assign it to others. The problems we have is the gravel at the moment. We are producing a lot of gravel, but we are consuming even more. As you can see here, we have 40 tons of gravel inside the concrete production area, and this is currently a bottleneck. That means we need another 40 tons of concrete just to backfill the requirements for concrete here. And I just bought 4 more concrete trucks that are delivering concrete to the construction sites. Now bear in mind that the biggest consumer of concrete is this bridge that requires another 500 tons of concrete, which is obviously enormous amount, and that means that it's gonna be a while for us until we get the gravel and concrete back on track. I'm looking into other ways of getting gravel. That would be with importing it, but it will take a little bit longer time. Similar like waiting it out. So for now I'm gonna wait it out. We're gonna monitor it during this episode and we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. Now, waste wise, we are absolutely empty. There's no waste, almost no waste. This is, we're gonna talk about waste industries because I freaking love the waste industries. Oh, I think I was doing something and I put everything to 0. So I'm just gonna increase the volume like this so you guys can hear all everything that is happening in the background. So yeah, anyway, so waste. Slowly backfilling this, but ever so slowly. This is the processing power that we have. We have 11%. This is operating with 11%, which seems like enough time passed that we processed all the backlog of waste that we had from before. Let me just double check this. So this is our waste. It's 0. There's no more waste left here. I will literally just leave this as it is. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not gonna destroy this because we might need it in the future. And then we have biological waste where we are making our own fertilizer on its own. It's fermenting on its own and turning on its own. I'm not gonna build a fertilizer plant. I will not build it. The fertilizer production plant, because it uses chemicals and we don't really need it. It's very little chemicals and turns the biological waste directly into fertilizer, but I don't think this is needed. This storage facility, this is something I need to think about. This storage facility here is not being used anymore. All my trucks waste collection trucks are directly delivering to the recycling areas. So I bypassed this, so technically I can demolish this, but again I think I'm gonna just leave it alone for now, just because we might need it. I might think, like, I'm not gonna demolish it. So yeah, that's it. Meat industries are working, they were working. I had problems with the, we're gonna talk about this now, I had problems with the gravel. And actually it still is. This is just before the issues happened. You will see, I'm kind of hoping that the gravel is going to be delivered shortly, but we have chemical production problem. This is Zubr delivering. Here we go. He's actually coming here. Yeah, I also need to rebuild this area. I mean, asphalt the roads here, because we need the main road connection here to the chemical area. So currently, as you saw, they're making a loop. They go all the way across and then connecting here, which actually it's not a bad idea. We can literally just put a gravel or asphalt on this road. They can use the other one over here if they need to. And can I make it look nicer? Yeah, let's try this. Pause. I'll just pause this. Actually, I don't even have to pause this. Let's just remove this road. Let me see if I can make this look nicer. Can I lock it? Unfortunately, Feng Shui is not gonna work here because it's too close to here. So, do I want to do something like this then? I don't know. Oh, seriously? It's fighting me on both fronts. That's fine. Let's just do it like this. Like this, and put a gravel here. Gravel, even more gravel. Put more pressure on it. Yeah, that's fine. Let them gravel this up, and this is gonna be access to our chemical plants, yada yada, all this stuff. For now, they can use the other mud road to get to the highway bypass. I'm gonna call it a highway, even though it's not 4-lane highway; it's only 2-lane. Anyway, so that was the issue there. I don't see any problems, any issues elsewhere. What is created is a huge backlog of crops in the chemical plant, in the storages, because most of it goes into Fabric Factory, but Fabric Factory stopped working because there was no chemicals, so we did not consume all the crops that we needed, that we should have consumed, so we have a backlog of crops. But as far as I understand, the 8,000 tons is going to be enough until next harvest. We can probably easily calculate this. 23 tons and 2, that's 25 tons per day at maximum productivity, which is never the case, but let's say that it is. We're gonna need around 9 months of the year, which is 270 days, so 25 times 25, 25 times 27, right? That would be 5,000, just under 6,000, I believe, between 5 and 6,000. Or wait, is it more than 6,000? We will have enough crops until the next season. Plus, we are still taking the crops off the fields, so we have another less than a month left in November, so we can pick up all the crops. So this is not going to cause any problems. We lost a backlog of fabric, which was fine. This is the point of the backlog, so we can store more and more fabric, so the clothing factory can produce while we iron out any issues. When production stops, I think I would like to be informed when these things happen in the future, just so I can react. So I'm gonna put in chemical plant, because everything is working perfectly fine. I can now be notified when it stops production, because looks like it should, that we have everything in place for it to work constantly. Gravel is a little bit of an interesting thing. I did assign the gravel to be picked up from the border crossing as well. I allowed them to get gravel from there, just in case if our gravel storage is low, which is absolutely zero. All this gravel is being constantly shuffled into the concrete plant, which obviously is taking more gravel than we can produce at the moment. But it is what it is. You play the cards you've been dealt with. The more awkward one is that the trucks that are getting the gravel for the constructions, like for example here, this guy is supposed to have 60% full, be 60% full, but it's actually only 40. So this is not only stealing not enough for our constructions, it adds to the traffic. We should probably just allow them to go to the border crossing and load up there. But is it too far? Has Slavic science gone too far? I don't know. If they have to go from here all the way to the border crossing to get this gravel. Other option is to build another dredging bucket dredger or dredger. He dredges the river floor and gets the gravel from the river floor. Like I said, even my hometown even had one of these. They were not connected with conveyor belts, but they were actually very closely just taking gravel from the bottom of the river and then depositing it very close. But yeah, I saw these working. What is here? Nordic. It's just it's just rotated in that direction. Oh, I can't. Ah, darn it. If I was smarter, I actually could have built another one over here. Now it's gonna be a little... Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. This is not gonna be too difficult. We already have infrastructure in place in a way that people are gonna be delivered here. Let's build one more bucket dredger. Bucket dredger will be here in gravel processing plant. Gravel processing, bucket dredger. The problem is we need to put an input somehow. We can try on this side. We have a lot of footpaths which we can easily remove, but will we be able to get this working, because this is gonna be a little bit too tight. My bad. Here we go. So let's remove all these footpaths. I will redo them, probably more efficiently than they were so far. This also should be in a like walking distance to here, so I don't think this is gonna be a problem. I will just go back to bucket dredger and let's go and do it. Yeah, anyway, so I came back. I had a personal business in Denmark, and finally Oolykee is back. So I finally started playing the game again, but unfortunately I didn't do a lot of off. Oh wow, okay, this is working better than I expected. Okay, that's great. Okay, I will need to deliver fuel here though. Wow. Okay, I'll do it this way because this just needs to be connected for the maintenance reasons. Everything else looks like it's connected. We are missing this one. I would like to get the footpaths working from here to here. I'm thinking about making a new one like this. No, perfect. This looks nice. This looks nice, but here it needs to go turn south and go all the way here. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. This is definitely gonna work. I'm just looking for the nicest, like for example, let's see. Here walking distance is it's not in walking distance because it's a mud road, and you can see in mud road they need like they can go only like 260 meters, but that's partially on the gravel road. I think it's 250 meters. But if we turn this, let's say, into gravel, this footpath, if we turn this into gravel and then try to measure it, voila, it works, and I'm gonna leave it as gravel. So this should be done by footpaths. Let's see if they're gonna be assigned automatically. Number 3, they're not, but I'll do it like this. And this is just the gravel. This is gonna be done extremely fast. This is just, oh, yeah, let's do it like this. Let's assign all of these manually. So yeah, let's go for 1 and a 1, and this needs to be, I need to be notified when this is done, because I need to assign the fuel, because this one consumes fuel to produce gravel. So we're gonna have more workers. Yeah, I'm getting this message constantly, not enough wardens in the prison, and that's not. Oh, now it is. Actually, now it is a problem. Not a problem, it is a fact that we don't have enough wardens here. Now, I'm just gonna tell you what happened here. As the city grows, we needed a bigger courthouse, which we got. Now, unfortunately, not unfortunately, when I built a bigger courthouse, they had a lot of cases. Well, I had to build it because they had a lot of cases. And now all the cases are processed, and we had a wave of prisoners, which are all of them are going to be extremely shortly in here, because they're different crimes, but as you can see here, let's check it. New ones. This one is already half a year at 1.5. This one 0.3. Wow, seriously? Here we go. This one is going to be out shortly. This one is almost out half a year. So a lot of them are going to be leaving the prison soon, just because their crime has been processed and they're going to pay their debt to society, and voila. That should be fine. Let's read the messages. The shop is out of goods. It doesn't tell me which goods. Ministry of one shop goods stock. Yeah, it doesn't say which goods, because I'm trying to chase down what are we missing. It's probably it cannot be food. Look how much food we have. Maybe it's an old message that I should have taken a better look there. But if we go to our storages area, we are full of meat, and we have 50 tons of food. Maybe food can be a little bit better represented, but food-wise we're doing great. By the way, bear in mind that we are exporting everything over 10% of this food. That means we are exporting everything over 55 tons, and when it's 70 tons here already, that means that they can't keep up with the exports, that we are producing more than we are even exporting. So that's also good news. I will see if I need to increase the exports of food. For now, I will leave them alone. I see some... I know this has to be like this. I see some traffic potential thingies happen. Whoa. Why is there a harvester here going? This harvester is going to a large farm. Yeah, fine. But why are you going here? This means that you don't have fuel or something. Let's see. Fuel is full. What is his large farm then? Okay, so why did you go here from there? Aren't we delivering fuel here? Maybe he was working on some other... Whoa, okay. Okay, I have no idea where this guy is going. Oh, maybe for repairs. No, he's 14%, so I have no idea where this guy is going. Coffee time. He's causing out some issues on the roads, but that's fine. I just need to be aware... Okay, what the hell is happening here? Why are there two harvesters? Excuse me. Why are there two harvesters from this farm going so far away from it? I don't know. I didn't sell them. I didn't tell them to. I think it would be... It's not for repairs. Is there a fuel? There's a gas station here, but like I said, there's fuel here. Like, why are they going elsewhere for fuel? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't care. Let them do whatever they do. I cannot affect it now, so yeah, whatever. Let's just confirm that they're coming here. Yeah, he's indicating it's a gas station. They're coming here to refuel. Oh, it's harvest is done. No damage done. A little bit of traffic interference, but that's about it. Okay, let's talk about the new Warstock town. I have a big monument, the vanilla one. We are constructing it. Of course, it's going to require a lot of gravel and concrete, which of course requires gravel, which we are producing like crazy, but unfortunately that's not going to be so simple, because this gravel it's just going to be gone before it's even properly produced. We have enormous requirement for it. Maybe I should have planned for this, but I thought that, you know, if we need like 600 tons of concrete, which is like 500 tons of gravel, we have 1,000 gravel in a stockpile. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. There's so much gravel that is required for everything. Like, for example, this pipe here requires 50 tons of gravel plus 10 tons of concrete, which takes a lot of gravel. All of this does. Like, all these roads that we build, like, it's just gravel, gravel, gravel. So yeah, gravel is one of the most interesting, difficult, challenging things to do, which brings us probably to the next point where we discussed this in the previous episodes. There is some gravel here, and we can actually build gravel industries, and Varstock can be a center of gravel production, but it's not really like nothing to write home about, the amount of gravel that we have here, and I really don't want to go into mountains. I would just go for the closest one, and the closest gravel is here. So let's do actually first the Varstock talk, and then we're gonna go and talk about the gravel. So what I want to talk about here is we want to check if there's anything that we can finish constructing. You can see a little bit of concrete missing here. Plumbing, concrete missing. Heat exchanger, concrete missing. Switch, everything missing. The Varstock water treatment small, concrete missing. You can see like the pattern here. We do need a lot of these small things in these constructions so we can actually finish them and focus on the other ones. What I'm gonna do here, I will anyway assign the footpath office. I rename them to 1-1, 2-2, 3-3 just to differentiate them from the other ones because they were named the same. I will go and assign these construction offices. And I'm gonna put it at a high priority. This is also gonna put them as a high priority for concrete delivery, so hopefully they're gonna be finished earlier. This is just a small concrete requirement, very few, not a lot of concrete required here, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna finish this really fast, or they're gonna get prioritized and finish this. Let's go for bus 4-4. While we are talking about this, I will go and double check these guys. You can see that the original construction offices don't have a lot to do now, but they do have yeah, I can no yeah, I can do this. Okay, let's go with bus 4. That's a big ones, and I'm gonna increase priority just so they can get the gravel and concrete. Conveyor belt, this is new bucket dredger being built. I will assign the bus 3 here. Yeah, let's go with bus 3. Higher priority. Oh no, that's the conveyor belt. Let's go conveyor belt, not bus 3. But we're gonna assign bus 2. High priority, close it. But bucket dredger is gonna get bus 3. And I'm gonna high prioritize this just because we need it done as soon as possible. There we go. And we're done with assigning construction offices. That's perfect. Let's talk about first Varstock a little bit. I have these finished. They have a couple of Robs's panel houses, but most of them are these finished tenements. They're, I think, a little bit higher quality. They're nice white buildings, and I have quite a few of them built in this neighborhood, this square. We have a sports facility. We have a school and a sports facility assigned to them. We have a bus stop that, well, needs to be finished. Again, concrete. We have the hospital, we have the panel house, we have the shopping center that should be easily accessible for everybody. If you go for walking distances, you can see here like 200-300, and that's like without even us building shortcuts, which there's gonna be a lot of shortcuts. What do I mean? When I place the residential buildings, I put footpaths in between them just to create better accessibility for everybody who needs to walk around to get amenities, other amenities. And there's a police station all the way at the edge of the city, small one, because I'm not expecting the city to grow to more like 2, 3, 4,000, 5,000 even. And we found out that smaller police station is fine for that side of the city, and then courthouses and prisons that can be shared. And voila, a number of prisoners. You see how many? One prisoner escaped last year, not even this year, like, and it's an end of this year. So they just served their sentences and that's it. Like there's no requirement. And now we have 2 courthouses that are employing a lot of people. They're employing a lot of people, but they're sorry, that's a police station, this is a courthouse, but they're cleaning everything. They're like cleaning all the crime as it appears. So technically I can even demolish this courthouse, but do I have to? I don't know. We have decent amount of unemployment, so there's nothing to balance. Like, it's all fine. The only concerning thing that I have here is 890 people without their apartments, which obviously when we are done with Warstock is gonna be, they're gonna populate this like fast, the whole city, which is the point. But yeah, that would be one of the problems that we are experiencing now. I think, did I choose to decrease? We didn't choose any of the industries. Bauxite, no. Metallurgy, let's go with semiconductors. And then we have the second one is going to be political university. It's advertisements for tourists. No, we will not do that. I will not do any of these because I think it's doing as best as it can now. And then we have the medical university of Old Galask. I will be decrease the birth rates for now, just because we don't need them at the moment. We have almost 900 people waiting for housing, which, again, gravel, right? So yeah, let's talk about the gravel. So we have, during the snow it's a little bit harder, but I think it's gonna be fine. So if we want to process gravel, we need to build quarries. So let's see the quality of the rocks here. Now we have a couple of good veins here, like you can see here, 70-80% in places. The problem with this is what I learned from you guys, and this is why the channel exists, so we can share this knowledge of these things between ourselves, is that you need four of these gravel quarries in order to actually, you know, for it to be relatively functional. Unfortunately, no free excavator. I'm just looking if I can make this. No, I'm gonna have to level it, but I don't want to. I don't want to bother myself with this now. Yeah, bulldozer, they're a little bit far away. Well, actually they shouldn't be. They're just all busy. You can see that there's no bulldozers. Spoke too soon. Is it really too far away from there? Like, it's just here. Wow. Okay, sure, it's not a problem. I can get a free construction office, and I just wanted to demonstrate that I can put a couple of them next to each other, and then we would have to have these dumper trucks going somewhere where we're going to be processing. If I'm going to go for gravel, I will not build those gravel conveyor belts, sorry, quarried stone conveyor belts, because I don't think they should be transported like that. Some of those quarried stones are actually quite huge, and they cannot be transported in conveyor belts in real life. That's just my opinion. I know we had a discussion about this and I might be wrong, but still, I would go for vanilla gravel quarries. Freaking hell, you're kidding me. Yeah, they even put vanilla, yeah, with conveyor belts. No, I will definitely use trucks. I will not use conveyor belts for quarried stone. And then the second thing would be gravel processing, which again, why is this vanilla? Okay, well, whatever, okay, whatever. 5 people work here, or the bigger one. Yeah, 27 tons of gravel per day, that's not a lot. We need, I would go for bigger one, because we calculated that you need 4 of those quarries for one bigger one, the vanilla one. And I would probably go for modded here, the one with a turn around, gravel processing version 2, the one where you have the faster turnaround of the trucks. You know, it's nothing bad, it's just that you don't have to wait for one truck to go in and then unload and go out before the next one come in. No, they just queue up. Actually, we have a couple of those good ones. This is the turnaround. This is where they can just, you know, they're just queuing constantly, and it's pretty fast to unload. I will probably go for this one just because it's, you know, more realistic. It's not being stupid. Yeah, anything else I would like to say? No, it's almost 30 minutes of this episode, and not much I want to say about this. I'm looking forward to finishing the bucket dredger, because we really need this operational as soon as possible. I did not check if this bucket dredger has power connection, but I'm pretty sure that one of these buildings here should be power connection, and I know some of these here have power. Well, I didn't click on a single building that actually has power, so let's just be on a safe side and see bucket dredger. Yeah, the electricity is quite close, so they have electricity, they have fuel, and should work. All should work. Gravel is slowly being stockpiled, but only in the processing facilities like asphalt plant and gravel. But yeah, we're definitely gonna need more of it. Another bucket dredger is definitely going to be a band-aid on the open wound, but yeah, I think I should be planning for bigger gravel production. So yeah, expect that that I'm going to be thinking about that, and potentially off screen I might already plan for the bigger gravel production here that Varstock is going to be in charge of. Okay, that's it. 30 minutes gone. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm back now. I'm gonna be recording probably another episode today, sometimes later, but after some progress. And I'm gonna try to pile up a few episodes, so it won't be on a daily basis like sometimes I do, just so I don't miss a content like I previously did. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have description of the video. Oolykee likes coffee. Right, see you next one. Bye bye.